Hello there and welcome to this round of Meet the Industry Supplier. I'm delighted to introduce you to Peter Sugden, who is the managing partner of the London office of Katten, with over 30 years experience advising clients in the hospitality and broader real estate sector. Peter represents hotel and service department owners and operators, private equity funds, institutional investors, property companies, overseas investors and pension funds. His transactional and advisory experience includes assets and corporate sales and purchases, fundings and finances, joint ventures, portfolio transactions, complex developments, and management and operational agreements. Peter, hello to you.
Hello.
Thanks ever so much for joining us today. Tell us a bit about Katten, if you would then, who you are and what you do.
Thank you. So Katten is an international law firm. We provide legal services to the financial services and broader commercial sectors. It has a significant practice in the hospitality and broader real estate sectors. Katten's London office in particular also has a high-profile practice in the hospitality and service department sectors in the UK. Indeed, it's correct to say that in the UK we are steeped in the industry. Our work in the hospitality and service department sectors covers all facets of ownership, operation, funding and finance of assets and the underlying businesses. We help buy, sell, build, equity fund, debt finance, operate and manage hotels, apart hotels and service departments in both the UK and outside the UK. We also help connect clients for their mutual benefit. And we operate a networking organisation for the service department sector known as SANG, the Service Department Network Group, which runs regular networking events, virtual of course at the moment, which guest panellists from the service department sector discuss a variety of topics. Membership is free and many ASAP members are already members of SANG as well. One example of successfully connecting clients is the new Birch Hotel at Theobald's Park in Hertfordshire, which has just won the Hotel of the Year award in the Sunday Times. That whole acquisition and relaunch was the consequence of connecting some of our clients together.
Well, that's interesting. And tell us what key info you'd like to share about the services you offer to our members.
Yes, I mean, specifically, we've a broad multidisciplinary team in London of experienced lawyers with considerable expertise covering the buying and selling of operational assets through business asset and corporate sales and purchases, leasing operational assets, developing new operational assets, including the construction procurement aspects, acting on debt financings, structuring equity fundings through JVs, co-investments, syndications, all the way through to fund structures. We obviously deal with the management, franchise and other branding agreement side, and deal with employment issues on operational assets, including tribunal claims, and advise on the broader commercial and operational agreement side, supply, customer, asset and services agreements, and finally disputes if it comes to that in the hospitality, construction and real estate sectors. We bring industry knowledge to bear in what we do, and we have the benefit of former industry expertise from both the in-house and banking sectors, legal in-house and banking sectors as part of our team. We're also conscious of that legal costs can be very significant, and we work hard to tailor our services to fit budgets and manage people's costs.
And why should our members buy from you? I mean, do you offer any special offers? Or is there any other incentives that you might be able to offer our members in that capacity?
Well, obviously, first and foremost, clients would come to us because of our industry knowledge, our effectiveness in closing transactions, conciseness of advice, service standards, and ultimately pragmatism, I'd say. Lawyers can often present as overly academic and unable to provide solutions to the problems they identify. We're most definitely not that type of lawyer and work hard not to be. We're business people like all of your members, and building trust in our advice and abilities is as fundamental to us as the quality of the accommodation and services is to your your members' guests. And I'd say that, whilst many of your members will have existing legal advisors, and if they have good working relationships with them, they should, and they have the experience that they need, and they trust them, they should stick with them. But if there is a gap in experience that we can fill, or your members feel they may not be getting the service that they should be, they should call us and try us out. And as I said, fundamentally, we're lawyers and we provide legal services, but we provide expert services in the industry. And I'd say one thing, in terms of special offers, if you like, we're not really in the same. We're a service provider, so we're not providing accommodation, but we do try and provide some niche things, and something that may be of interest to members. And it's something that's often ignored because it's not a problem until it is a problem, and then it can be a painful litigation problem, or the efficiencies it can provide are not understood, and that is in relation to general commercial contracts. By that I mean the supply, customer, asset and service contracts, which are entered into daily, covering a range of operational business needs. It seems a small thing, but the benefits of having a standardized package of contracts, with something that we've developed, and which has all the right elements in it, we'd see as hugely beneficial, as opposed to an eclectic mix of contracts which you see used in businesses, which can be made up of everything from a properly produced formal contract to an exchange of emails, and where you often see unsuitable formats obtained from online sources or adapted from something else. And you often see such a divergence of incompletely documented arrangements that in a dispute, it's a problem to piece together what contract terms are. And on an operational sale, it can be a real mess to decipher that contract position, which takes up a disproportionate of time, and can often demonstrate underlying problems because of the lack of proper documentation, certainly with termination, and also with warranties and disclosures. So we've developed a package of standardized contracts in a consistent format and designed to be provided to an operational hotel or service department operation as standard forms, and can be used to minimize problems if disputes arising, and certainly can have that, if it's relevant, provide a much simpler process on sale if that's appropriate. And it's something that if your members have an interest in talking to us about obtaining that package, we'd be very pleased to discuss it.
Well, Peter, thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your support of the association, everything you're doing to help us. And our members can make contact with you through the web entry, the web page that we're promoting this interview through. So thank you very much again, Peter. Really good talking to you.
Thank you.